Hello there, everybody.
Brian here, and welcome to Rover Mechanic Simulator in day 5 of our Steam Week. As you all know, everything that I have played this week will be down in the descriptions below. So if you would like to try them for yourself, please do. And let me know how much better you did it at tonight. So, basically, to give you the idea, you're a mechanic on a rover.
Who's that?
How cool is that?
So,
we are going to give it a try and see what happens. Rover Mechanic Simulator Training Day. Welcome to Rover Mechanic Simulator Training Day. You know what I just remembered?
I just remembered that the
listen thing here is still on my audio.
I don't have my headphones on right now, so I can't hear it. But as soon as I put my headphones on, I will definitely hear it. So we need to fix that. What do you think of my little background here? Isn't that kind of cool? It's one of the thumbnails that I made for Final Fantasy. Okay. Now we can get this going. Alright. Welcome to Rover Mechanic Simulator Training Day. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a mechanic on Mars? Now you've got a unique chance to check it out. Grab your tools, turn on the radio, and start repairing your rovers. Perhaps you would become a rover mechanic permanently. Good luck, and have fun. Oh, I will. We're gonna trash. I kind of messed with it a little bit because I wanted to go ahead and just see what it was like. It's basically like any other kind of mechanic thing, only instead it's a much greater scale. Alright, I'm going to call myself my alias, Masamune. That's what I always call myself. Starman Basic. I thought this is kind of cool. You guys can hold. Bam. Thumbprint identification. Accomplished. Start. Since you are a quite fresh engineer, you have to complete special introduction missions to learn the ropes. Follow steps like this and you will learn more about working as a rover mechanic. Some of the steps included in this one may contain multiple messages. Press D to view the next message. If you don't know what to do next, look for the blah blah blah, the marker. They show up at blah 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 blah. You can always press 4 and toggle the objectives, okay? Mouse cursor changes depending on whether or not you are looking at an interpretable object. Crossed out circle means you are not blah 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 blah. Yes, fully wiped out means you can interact with the object you're looking at. Okay, good. The aforementioned side panels help you keep track of your current task objective. Key bindings and parts collected. To show high, press 4, 5, and 6. 6. Oh, cool. I wish I knew that before. Guess what I get for Russian, huh? I'm not even Russian. Let me in. Let me in! Yeah, there we go. We're in. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. We must grab our tools. I remember this part. This was the easy part. Yeah, man. Get all this stuff. Yeah, man. Great. Now that you have your tools, you are almost ready to start your work. Now walk over to the hangar and we will explain to you what the specific job does. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, thank you. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Use the PCP table to find out which components of printed circuit boards PCP are damaged so you can replace them. Remember that you don't always have to 3D print specific PCP components. If you want to avoid too much work, you can also print entire PCP, but this is, of course, a more simple solution. Well, there is music playing on here. I just couldn't hear it the first time I did it. You can hear the music. It's not very loud, but I can hear it. It is a digital radio. As much as you have absolutely no use for it while repairing rovers, it is still a pretty neat device that you can easily brighten your mood.
click the left mouse button to enter the radio menu. Select the station you want to listen to, and let your hair down a little bit. The previous mechanic that worked on this hangar dropped the radio and broke it. It seems fine, but she said it's not. Maybe you can take a glimpse into it and see what the problem is. It does change. Can't we just pump the volume, man? Alright. Well, anywho. Rover ECU Configurator. With the help of this device, you can configure ECUs of the rover you can repair. Every time you finish a job, you have to plug the wireless configurator into the rover and use the rover ECU configurator to reset the system. Okie dokie. No idea what that is. But I'm sure you will explain to me later on as we go along. Use a 3D printer to print new components and parts you need for the rover unit. The higher the complexity of the part, the more time it takes to print. Try to complete your orders by replacing the smallest components possible, so there's more efficient resources. You can obtain more resources by completing quests. This device is the main control unit of your hangar. Use it to operate the gentry train and play retro video games if you have any. The pseudo doesn't work on Mars. Good to know. With the help of the crusher, you can recycle bad parts and recover some of the resources. Easy. Use a workbench to find out what components of sets are damaged so you can easily replace them. At this workbench, you can also clean the dirty parts. Remember that you can analyze and repair parts that are dirty. Keep in mind that you don't always have to 3D print blah 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 if you want to avoid too much work, blah blah blah. Okay, good. Here you can find all orders the colony receives. Yes, indeed. Once you have selected the work, okay, and a small note that informs you what the problem is might be, but keep in mind that this is just loose insight from the ordering company. In addition, there is also information how many resources you can get from the completely of our engineers, always through preliminary analysis of the order to prove what needs to be replaced. Okay. Sojourner. Primary analysis. What if I do premium? Yeah, standard. This is going to be easy. Everything seems to be fine except one wheel. To be so kind as to find what causes the problem. Alright, this tablet, center point of view. Here you can find all the information about your tasks, rewards, blah 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 blah. So the tutorial missions you can finish ordering them. The only rule is that they cannot be lacking any parts. However, we do not recommend this method as it might backfire and you'll have to pay the consequences. I would hate for that to happen. Let's talk about the tabs on the right. In the missing parts tab, you can see all the parts you detach from the rover that is currently being repaired. Remember, you can't finish the task before you attach all the missing parts back. Here you can find all information regarding preliminary analysis. Okay. Okie dokie. Excellent. Prepare for work. Okay. I remember this part. Yep. We can use our little crane buddy over here now. WASD keys. There we go. Excellent. Yes. Excellent. Is it? Yes. Booyah, baby. Alright, we did
What appears to be the problem with you now? When you click on a vehicle on the left, you can enter the repairing view. When repairs, you'll be using 3 different modes: assembly, disassembly, analytics mode. Switch between them by clicking 1, 2, and 3, escape button. The disassembly, yes, I've seen all this already. Oh, okay, I see. Alright, well, let's start looking at this bad boy. You do not appear to be in bad shape, but we're looking for a tire. You're good, you're good, you're good. 74%, that's good. Alright, what are you doing? Oh, I'm supposed to hit the left button. Okay, you're bad. You must be the bad one that I'm looking for. So we need to go to number 2. Disassembly. There we go. First things first. Or at least I thought it was first. Yes. We must remove these nuts. You don't think I was part of the Jeff Gordon pit crew or something like that. Oh yeah, look at how easily this comes out. Yeah. What if you guys do like the little cross sections of like these cars? Now get off. So this is about as far as I got. And then I'm like, well, I should probably actually just try record this now. Now, when you have the damaged part, you have to print a new one. We have just unlocked the 3D printer for you. When the printing is done, just attach the new wheel along with the rest of the missing parts you've taken out. P.S. Don't forget to take the new wheel from your printer feeder. Okay, good to know. There, we don't have to worry about you now. So I gotta go to the printer. Excuse me. You have such a category. I would like to get a wheel, please. Not enough resources. And so we wait. So how's it going? You guys doing good? I'm doing good too. I'm a little tired though. Oh well. Okay, looks like our part is done. Oh, we can do sats. Okay. Ah, okay. I see. So now do I have? So how do I get the part now? Oh. Well, there you go. No. Stop yourself. It's my part right here. Oh my god, that's so cool. Rover, red rover, roll over, roll over. All rolled over, and one fell out. 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over. Don't ask me why I got this song, but I do, and I'm really, really sad. Oh yes I am. Oh yes I am. Roll to assemble. Yes. Now I gotta put all those nuts back in. Okay, yes, you have to press the now we gotta put you guys back because, you know, kind of sit wheel rug. Oh. You know, I probably should have printed a new one. The rec connector. The last thing to do is reset the ECU. To do it, you have to use the ECU configurator you have seen before. That device connects with rovers via a special connector that you have to plug in first. Some important things you need to know. You plug in the connector only if no parts of the rover are missing, otherwise you will not see it. You can't disassemble the rover while the connector is in the rover, so always do it at the very end. If you configure the drivers and disconnect the connector, then drivers will restart again and you will have to start again. In order to see the connector into the rover, exit the repairing view and press 2 for assembly mode. If everything is fine, you should be able to stick it without any problem. To connect the connector, press 1 for the disassembly mode. Remember, you have to be out of repairing view. So I should be able to click this now and connect. We're plugged in. Okay, we're plugged in. So do I have to come over here now and do something with it? Okay. Ooh, there we go. Driver configuration. On the screen, you can reset the rover system. Your task is to create a path from the battery to the output. When you click at the blank tile, the inventory panel on the left will display the available pieces at place. Then just click on the block in the inventory panel. It will be placed automatically. Red and green dots are supposed to be filled with special tiles that either add or subtract voltage. See, there's a resistor on the top corner. Oh, God. Oh my God! What in God's name am I going to do here, laddies? Maybe I'm lost for words here. Holy cracking! So... target voltage is 8. So we got powered, unpowered, selected blanks. Actual voltage is... oh! Select this. That's here, but we're going to have to rotate too. There we go. Okay. Okay, I get you. No! This here. That there. Okay. We'll need this over here. We need this to go over here. Rotate this around like this. And then this. Oh, this and then this. And get this little guy there to boom. And then that's good, right? Or do we have to move this? Oh. Okay, so now 2, 4, 6. So if I do... I'd like to change this to green. Okay. So let's see. If I do like a +5... So now if I do this, it's going to be like 2, 4, 6... That's like -8 right there. So this would have to be like a +5. Okay. So what if I do like a -1? Do a -1. Do another -1. And we do another -1.
we've got 5. And then we can do like... Oh, shoot, that's too much. Wait, no. Because we've got -4, so we got 1. Then we can do 5. That's still too little though, because then we got 5, 6, 7. We gotta get a target voltage of... So what if... take this one out... Let's make that a -2 then. And does it have to be exactly 8, you think? What happens if I put a 4 in? No. Okay. I guess we did it. Okay then. Congratulations, you've just finished your first order. Now the only thing you have to do is to go to your tally and select the finish order button. Then the job is done. You don't recommend finishing orders without returning the rover, and for your own sake, this option is blocked in tutorial missions. Okay. So now I hit F for tablet. And I go over to computer order. Okay. Here you can see a summary of the quest you have just completed. In the task box, you can see how many experience points you have gained from each part of the process. Bonus experience until you step correctly to beat experience points, and resources for which you have seen in the description below. In the damaged parts box, you can see which parts are damaged. You always have to repair all of them to get all the rewards. If you do something wrong, the box will always play what you have missed. Start drive. Okay. Does that mean we did good? Yes? Alright. If you got some parts you no longer need to destroy them in the crusher, you just unlocked it for you. When you are destroying parts of your crusher, you get some resources in return. Less part of damage and more resources. Go check it out. Oh, sure. Boom. Excellent. So what are we doing here now? Let's see. What else? Analysis, yes. Upgrades, yes. Careful, kid. So reduce the time it takes to remove a part by 30% base time. I'm assuming that this is something that you gotta find eventually, yes? Alright, so what does number 4 say to do? Start a new quest, okay. Oops. Oh, I understand. It's a bearing and a bearing cover. Okay. It's time for the test. During that order, you have to use everything you have just learned to repair the rover on your own. Don't worry if something goes wrong. You can always restart your order's progress. All you have to do is click on the restart order button. This operation sets your game to the stats from the beginning of the order. Sometimes it might be necessary to start with things like be careful. Nonetheless, the operation cannot be undone. Alright. Now, is my rover over here? Yep, there it is right there. Okay. Let's pick it up. Again. Using my awesome crane. Okay.
come on over to my workspace, my pretty. And I will make you feel all better. We almost think I done this before. Alright. There we go. Tell me your story, my friend. What is wrong with you, my buddy? Alright, so as far as I know, there's a bearing and stuff like that that needs repairing, right? Talk to me, baby. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's great. You said there's a bad bearing. I'm assuming that those would be here somewhere, right? Rocker bearing cover. That's not good, but it's not bad. Okay. You're looking good. I'm assuming that the bearings would be back here somewhere. So that just kind of makes sense to me, you know? Whoops. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're great. Man, so far you're looking pretty good, my buddy. Are you sure you're damaged? Actuator's good. That's a little bad, but it's nothing that can't be. Right, let's check the other side here. This is like probably where all the problems is right here. Tire's good. That's good. I mean, they all could be better. They're not as bad as they could be. Okay. Cover is good. Ooh. It's missing a buggy. Okay. 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 Rocker strut. What is this? That's an APXS. That's what I'm looking for. Rocker strut. What's your problem again? What is this thing's problem here? Objective. Place the lift in the right place. Okay, we did that. Preliminary analysis. Bearing. Bearings are in wheels. A bearing cover. So if something tells me I have to take the wheels off, I'm going to get to this. That just... No. Alright, let's try taking this thing apart here for a second here. Alright. Because I think we have to take this apart. The bearings are in the wheels. I have to take all these apart. That would kind of suck. Okay, so now let's try. Let's come back to here. Can I take you off? Ah, here we go. Now we're talking. Ooh, all right. See how you look. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna have to take all these off, aren't I? Okie dokie then. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. Bearing cover A, bearing cover B. Alright, so now we pretty much know what we're doing here. We have to take apart a lot of parts here. Okay. And you thought this was easy. Oh, yeah. What? But here, at Flying Dragons, Rover Repair, we take our job seriously. We make sure everything is good. Oh, that's everything. Oh, that's not you. Hot, you just all good so far. So that's interesting. You're good too, you know? Alright, well, we're just gonna take them all off. That's something like that. That's my professional opinion here. And it's so easy to take them all off. So I can do like that. Go ahead and check one time. Let's take all this out and check all at once now. Oh, no. Okay. I know. Analyze, please. Dang it all, these are all good. What's going on here? Ah! There it is. We found our culprit. You know, now I regret doing that, but at the same time, I kind of don't at the same time. Ready? So now, if I remember correctly, they were saying that there was something else wrong. Preliminary analysis says that there's a bearing and a bearing cover. So now there's a bearing that's bad. So let's go back over here to 3 and let's analyze this thing some more. Okay. Is this the bearing in here? Oh, okay. So we gotta take you off. Can I actually look at you? So is it just one bearing or is it more than one bearing? Hang on a second here now. We're gonna take these off too. I don't do efficient stuff like that, but I want to know what's going on. So that way I can make informed decisions whether or not to use it or not. Believe it or not, but I've had a small mechanic all my life, so this is just routine for me. Whenever when I'm working on something, I usually try to check everything, just to make sure that everything's good, so that way when I give it back to whoever customer, well, I have to go to customer before. And when I do it, I have to make sure that it's done right, so you know, people are lying on me, well, I make sure this is done right, it's not right. And then I have to trust me, so I have to make sure that everything's done right. So that way, they don't have to bring back and be like, hey, right, you did make good work. I haven't had that a couple times, but not because I didn't fix it right, it's just because there's sometimes something gets missed or something just something after what thought. What's the fix, or something else. I was like, annoying, but there you go. Alright, good. So it is just that one. Alright, so, well, I'm so glad I checked. I don't care what anyone says. Double checked, made sure that they were all good. Now we can come over here to the printer, we can get our parts, and we can go ahead and move out our parts. I need bearing. Bearing. Okay, first of all, I should know how to spell bearing. I can do this. Okay, here we go. I need this. I need this. Okay? And thus we sit and we wait for our parts to print. Now it looks like they have like now say you can like print sets. Oh, okay. So you do go up here and you do like bearing and then sets. Now these are the two we needed right here. And those should be done in a few seconds. I actually kind of like this because all the parts are just right there when you're done. And you don't have to call up someone and be like, yeah, I need this part. You try to get said part, but part is on order, yada yada, blah blah blah. So it's like, ugh, why? Why do you make it so hard for me for? All I want are some parts. Is that too much to ask? Alright, so now we need to reassemble it. Put the bearing back. Put this bearing in. Okay. Got that one. And now we need the bearing cover. Alright, so we got this one here. Oh, we're gonna do this all at once. Alright, that works too, I guess. Put the wheel back on. Put the cover plate back on. Now put the tire back on. Put that one on. And we gotta screw it all back into place again. Next one. They're all bad though. You're beyond this one. It's not safe. Alright, got the back. This one done. And no one is actually this easy in your life. My goodness. If it was this easy all the time, man, I'd use that. Because it's not as easy as everyone needs to stop. Because here you're not worried about making parts or something like that. So you don't have to go ahead and force all parts out stuff like that. But if you're working like an engine that's like 2 years old or whatever, and if you make all that stuff 12 years, you can't hold those off the off. You have like rust or like W40 stuff like that came off, in. So it's not big, but it's just very process. Now get back on this. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get those out. It's only like you like bring up here. So when you go and bring apart one thing, you have to left click the mouse button, and right click to go ahead and do work, so I can get the right mouse button, go ahead and take it, left button, put the part back in, right button, and left click the part in. Well, sometimes I think that's going to select the part back on, you gotta like right click on top as well, or left on top of the jump, so that's on wheel and you go there. Okay, so that's it. I think I can assemble it now. Aren't time lapses wonderful? They make life so much easier. Now we gotta reset the system. I love me a good time lapse. Makes things go by a lot faster. Okay, so what do we got this time? Our target voltage is 5, our actual voltage is actually 0. Okay, so first things first, we gotta get the path. So we need to do these. Boom. That. This gets a straight piece here. There. Shoot. Forget. Don't forget, you gotta click on the thing that you want to switch to next. Otherwise, it'll just think you're doing the same one. It's gonna go and it's gonna screw you all. And then you're gonna be like, oh no! And I'm gonna be like, oh yes! And you're gonna be like, when? And I'm gonna be like, yeah! So I know how this one's gotta be fixed. This is gonna be a weird one. This could go one of two ways. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I still got 4 of those. I just gotta play 1, 2. may have to bypass this one. Is there like a no? So I can't bypass this one. Got 4 of those. 1, 2. Okay, so I did have enough. No, I don't. Oh shoot, that's why. This is supposed to be an angle, that's why. It's supposed to be this. Okay. Now I got it. That goes there. Last two here. That gets rotated, that gets rotated. This. I did it again. This to this. This goes up into this. Nice. Okay, so now we got that figured out. Now we gotta figure out the voltage. We gotta get 5. So if I do 3 and a 6, if I do plus 3 here, and plus 3 here, and minus 1 here, that gives me the voltage. Beautiful! And that's it. That should be... This rover should be done. Yes. Excellent. Alright, so there you go, guys. There's Rover Mechanic Simulator. All these games can be found on Steam. Just go down in the description below, check them out, like and let me know. And that's it for Steam Week. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see if we can do this again some other time. Until then, you all take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now, everyone. Have a good one.